Prince Naseem Hamed isn't really a prince. He is a British Arab of Yemeni descent who has taken much of the rest of the world by storm. His two-fisted punching power and showmanship, combined with his featherweight title, make him one of the most celebrated athletes in Europe and Northern Africa. And although his rapid ascent is nothing short of astonishing, the artist currently known as Prince expected all this and more.
I totally believe from the bottom of my heart that I've got God on my side. I think I'm blessed with a gift. And I'm planning to be a legend, you know. In my eyes, I'm destined for greatness.
Well, he's a living legend here in Sheffield. They see in him a genuine British sporting hero for the 1990s. A kid like them. A kid who only 3 or 4 years ago was living above his parents' shop. This is not a kid 50 times removed from them. This is a kid just like them.
Well, maybe not just like them. Hamed's flamboyance, both in and out of the ring, earns him his most ardent supporters and his most fervent detractors.
People either love him or hate him. There really isn't any in-between in my eyes. There's some people that think, oh, he's this arrogant little boxer or whatever, from all the crap press that they've read.
He's so good, he's told people he's so good, and he doesn't bow down, he doesn't kowtow to anybody. He does his own thing. And it's that type of attitude that I think has lost him an awful lot of friends.
The people only see what he's like in the ring. But he's not arrogant. He's a proud man, and he deserves to be a proud man. It's not arrogance. It's super confidence.
People anywhere can be crossing their fingers, crossing their legs, and dying for me to lose if they want. But it doesn't really matter because I ain't losing.
Naysayers aside, it is Prince Naseem's remarkable popularity, not his arrogance, which makes him a commercial success.
We've done things with Sony, we've done things for Audi. The Adidas campaign has been unbelievable.
A prince will come. Salute him!
He's seen as a youth icon and a role model for the Asians and for the blacks, and he's not one of these people that rejects his culture or rejects his religion or what he's about.
To live the life as a Muslim and train and box, it's a perfect match, perfect combination. And then you bring my family into it, where that's even the best ever.
While Prince Naseem's commercial appeal isn't open to debate, the merits of his work inside the ring remain in question. Spotty opposition and a beyond unorthodox style have helped showcase his obvious talents. Among boxing diehards, though, the debate rages on. How good is Prince Naseem?
What really establishes Naz and makes Naz different is the power. I've never seen one boxer leave so many people on the floor or in their trainer's arms in tears. He's made very, very good champions cry.
I said to people he can go from featherweight to super middle. He can go up 8 weights and beat right up to super middleweights.
In my opinion, he's in the same group with the top 5 or 6 or 7 featherweights or super featherweights in history.
Lofty praise, but at 5 feet 3 inches, Hamed's ability to fight effectively at dramatically higher weights is doubtful. In fact, until he proves himself in America against top-flight competition in his own division, the celebrity he's used to in the UK and the Middle East will be reserved for those parts of the world.
He couldn't be just another boxer in America. You know, he couldn't just be an Arturo Gatti or a Junior Jones, and no disrespect to those 2 very fine champions. He will have to be a big star.
I wanted to become one of the greats. You have got to do it only in America.
I keep saying that I'm here on business and I'm ready to conquer America. So it made me thinking, who's this flash little guy coming up, you know? I've heard plenty of things about him, but when I say I'm ready to conquer America, I mean I'm ready to conquer America.
An extraordinary build-up here in New York. Kevin Kelley, trained at an undisclosed location, refused to participate in pre-fight publicity for this promotion until Tuesday's news conference, when Kelley spoke and Prince Naseem decided to answer.
Listen, I'm trying to create a nice job for you, putting my posters up with HBO.
Believe you're going to tell you saying.
Believe me.
And then you could drive a cab or work at 7-Eleven.
I've told you.
That's what's going to happen.
That's what you got to do.
Exactly what's going to happen.
They've done their best to try to express their hatred for one another, but in reality, as you can see from yesterday's weigh-in, they amuse each other. They've had at least 2 long sit-down conversations in which Kelley describes himself as something of an advisor to the Prince, and clearly, to my way of thinking, Kevin Kelley likes Prince Naseem much better than he wants to. Tale of the tape for Prince Naseem Hamed against Kevin Kelley. 7-year age advantage for the Prince. 4-inch height advantage for Kelley. 6-inch reach advantage. They both weighed in at the featherweight limit of 126. Kelley's trainer Phil Borgia says, how's he going to get past Kevin's longer jab? How's he going to deal with his height and his reach? Punch stat numbers, Larry.
Hamed's punches are not that impressive, but he does have power. That's what he depends on. Kelley is more of a textbook fighter. You can see that the jab is meaningless for Hamed. It is meaningful for Kelley.
Rules of the bout with Harold Letterman.
Once again, Jim, the Prince Naseem Hamed Kevin Kelley fight is scheduled for 12 rounds. There is no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight, and it cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 12th and final round. Jim.
All right, Harold. And Kevin Kelley will make the first entrance into the ring, accompanied by music which he has